So one of my subscribers asked me, how do I create a free landing page that will convert? So in this video, I'm going to help them out and show you how to create a landing page for free using Aweber. Now, Aweber initially started as an email marketing tool where you can send emails to your subscribers, but they added new features to the existing product, and one of those things were landing pages. Aweber allows you to create a free forever account, and with that account, you can grow your email list by up to 500 subscribers. You can design one landing page, and you can set up an email list and get basic email support. Of course, you can upgrade through Aweber's plans, and you'll see that you do get more features such as unlimited landing pages, emails, and contacts. So do consider that if you wanted to upgrade. But if you're just getting started and you really do not need so many features, you can, of course, start with their free plan. Now, I've left a link in my description box below if you're interested in checking them out and also trying them. Now, once you've signed up for Aweber and you've logged in, you'll notice that Aweber has several steps for you to get started with. Now, the first step is you've already completed your account details. The next step is to publish your first landing page. Now, Aweber has already created a landing page for you, which if you like, you can use. But if you want to design a new landing page from scratch, here is how you would do it. If you head on over to the Pages and Forms section, then Landing Pages, you'll notice that the Create a Landing Page button is grayed out. And that's because on the free plan, you can only create one landing page. But if you want to try Aweber for a few months, test them out, and really get the benefits of all the features that they have, I'd recommend upgrading to their Lite or their Plus accounts. So to create your own landing page, you can do two things. You can either delete the existing one and start from scratch, or you can edit this one. But I want to show you what you will see when you start from scratch. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this. And to delete it, I'm just going to click on these three dots and then click delete. So then you will come to a page like this where Aweber gives you a lot of resources. So if you have a domain that you want to attach to your Aweber landing page, then you can read this article here, How Do I Customize My Landing Page URL? If you want to learn how to build a landing page from scratch, then you can go ahead and watch this video. If you want any further guidance on how to do that, or if you want to build a highly convertible landing page, then you can read this blog post right here. But to start from scratch, let's click on the Create a Landing Page button here. And you will see that Aweber provides many pre-built templates. So if you're not good with design, you can start from these templates. But if you want to start from scratch, you can also build using the blank template. You can also filter their landing pages. So if your goal is to get subscribers to your email list, then you can use the opt-in templates that they have available. And Aweber will show you all their opt-in landing pages. Now, if you want to sell digital products, then you can go again on the category, and perhaps you can choose the e-commerce category, where these would be the landing pages that are available to you. So my goal for the landing page is I want to get my first subscribers. So let's take a look at the opt-in landing pages and what they have to offer. If you hover over each of the landing pages, you will notice that you are given the option to choose to work with that landing page or preview it before you work on that landing page. So you can see what it looks like before starting. So I'm going to choose this landing page here. So let's customize it, and I'll show you the features of the landing page editor that you can use. So we're now in the editor section here. Now, I don't really like background images on my landing pages, so that's the first thing that I am going to remove. So to do that, I'm just clicking on the background, and then I'm using the right column here. I'm going to scroll down, and then I would come to the background settings here, let's just click on the downward facing arrow, and I'm just going to click remove image. Now, if you want to add your own background image, so for example, you do like background images, then you can just browse for file here, where it will open your own computer, the image is on your computer, or you can search the image gallery. Now, if you want to change the background color, you can scroll down further. You can see that it's a little bit gray, but I'm just going to click on color and then select white because I like my landing pages to be a nice crisp white. Okay, that's it. So you may want to add your logo to your landing page. So again, I'm just going to click on this logo Ipsum image here, and then it's going to open the menu item on the left hand side. And all I'm going to do is you can either go to the image gallery, but more than likely, if you are a first time user of Aweber, it wouldn't be stored in your image gallery. So you'd have to upload image. I'm just going to find the image on my laptop. You can also see that you can connect and design directly on Canva, or you can search for images on using Unsplash. Now this logo here is too big, so let's reduce this, and I'm going to use these arrows here to adjust the size of my image. Another way that you can resize the image of your logo is if you click on it, you would notice that the image settings do appear. And under the image settings, you have design, sizing, and spacing. If you click on sizing, you are able to select whether you want the image to be a thumbnail size image, optimized, or original. It will show the original size. And then you can also adjust the size of the width and height of your image here. But I like using the arrows just for precision. So again, I'm just going to reduce it to the size that I want. Now, one thing that you want to keep in mind is I am on a desktop. So you also want to consider how your logo will look on mobile, which is why you can select this box here, full width on mobile, if you want the logo to be scaled for a mobile device. So keep in mind that when you look at your landing page on a mobile device, it may appear very small, which is why you would have to then tick this box here so that it is optimized for mobile. Now, one thing that you need to consider when it comes to your logo, if someone were to click on it, where do you want them to go? Right? If you want nothing to happen, then in the attributes section here, you can enter a URL. So if you want that when people click on the logo, nothing happens, then you will leave that blank. If, however, you want them to be diverted to a website, then you can enter the URL here, but just make sure that this box remains ticked to open in new window so that when someone clicks on it, the website will open in a new window. And therefore, you're not interrupting their existing window where they are subscribing. So we don't want too many distractions. Okay, now let's talk about the landing page copy. Now, I previously created a video on how to create a high converting landing page. And I want you to know that even if you might have a beautiful landing page with very poor copy, it will never convert. So the copy, that is the text on your landing page, is what makes your landing pages convert. So this is why you need to get this right. So make sure to watch that video for all the details. I'll put it on the screen, or you can check the link in the description box below, which will tell you how to write your copy and design a high converting landing page. So you need to make sure that you're focusing on the problems that you are solving for the user, and then creating a compelling reason as to why they should opt in for your freebie. Now, I'm not going to create any copy right now, as I've already covered that in my other video. But at this step, this is where you will enter your own copy here. So you can see that you can highlight the text. If you want to delete it, you can do so. So you can add whatever copy you want in here. You can customize it the way that you want to. Also, Aweber has given you some tips right here to help you write your copy, so just pay attention to that. Next, there is this form, which is already on our page, which is great. But if there isn't a form on the landing page that you are designing, if you look on the elements section on the left-hand side, the form feature here, you can simply drag and drop it where you want. So let's say I want the form to be on this side here. You can see that it will drop a form on the page, right? So that is how you use forms. Let's delete this, right? You also can drag and drop any of these other elements as well. So if you want to add an image, let's say you want to add an image up here, you can drag the image feature and drop it onto your page. If you want to add more text, again, you can drag and drop it and just add the text where you want it. So I'm just going to delete this again. Now, let's say that this is a row. So Aweber, to design Aweber's landing pages, they operate in rows. So this is one row here, and this is another row here. You will notice that they are rows because they are titled rows like this. But let's say that you do not want this row here. You can easily highlight the row, and then you can see by the menu item here that you can delete it. You can also delete these sections here as well. So you can see that if I hover over the social media icons, then the social media settings appear and you can delete that. You can also delete powered by Aweber. So again, I've highlighted hovering over it. The image feature appears, so I can also delete that. Now, don't forget to include a link to your privacy policy, which is needed so people will know what you're doing with their data when they subscribe. Another thing that I want to show you is how to change your form settings so that when someone subscribes, you can tell Aweber what to do. So if I click on the form, you can see that it opens the form settings. So all I did was just tapped and clicked onto the form. It opens the form settings. And then we can design this form, but I'm not going to do anything with this. I'm just going to click on submission. So when someone submits the form, you can tell Aweber, what do you want to happen next? Do you want them to go to a thank you page? It's going to divert them to Aweber's default thank you page. If you have a custom URL that you want to enter, so maybe you have another landing page on Aweber that has a URL attached to it, or you have a website where you want them to go maybe to a blog post, then you can add the URL here. Or if you don't want anything to happen, then you can click none. I would recommend that you do divert the user to a thank you page. So for now, you may simply want them to go to Aweber's default thank you page. If the user is already subscribed, then Aweber will let them know that they are already subscribed and give them a notification that that is the case. If you have a custom URL that will direct them to a page that tells them that they are already subscribed, then you can enter that custom URL there. Now, if you want to add a tag to the user, maybe you want to set a note to remind yourself where this person subscribed from. Maybe this landing page will only be promoted on Facebook. Then you can add a tag here so that when the user subscribes, the Aweber will add that tag. So I'm going to add here, just for demo purposes only, Facebook as a tag. And make sure that you are typing a comma after, or you can tap out of the box and it will create that as a tag for you. Okay, so let's give our landing page a name because we are almost finished. Then we can preview the landing page here, so we can see how it would look on the internet. right? We can also look at the mobile version so we can make sure that it is exactly as we want it to be. Okay, great. So let's save and publish this landing page. I'm going to save and exit, and I'm going to hover over this and click on publish. And you can see that the domain, this is the domain that goes to the landing page. It is quite long, and you really want a domain that's going to be memorable and shareable, because this has a lot of numbers and letters after it. People will unlikely remember these numbers and letters. So I really like creating a custom URL and then having Aweber use that custom URL for my landing page. But to get this link, you can simply copy the link by just tapping on this board right here, on this icon. Let's click done. And if we go to new tab, right, this is what the landing page would look like. So let's test this out to make sure that it works properly. Now, if we head back to Aweber in the subscriber list, so I'm going to go to the menu section, subscribers, subscribers again. You can see where I have subscribed with my email address and the status shows subscribe. If I were to click on this upside down triangle, you will see the form where I subscribe, the email address, and you will also have the contact details, all the information for the subscriber. So you can see when they were added to your form, their location, their IP address, and you will also have all the activity for that specific subscriber. So if you are sending emails to subscribers, that will appear here. And you can also see that the tag has been brought in so that you can segment your email list based on where they came from. Or you can just add those simple notes to give you as a reminder of where those leads subscribed to. Now, all you need to do really is to promote your landing page by sharing this link. Again, I would ensure that this link is a custom URL link, and just start promoting and sharing it so that you can generate subscribers. Now, if you don't know how to do that, then check the description box below for a link to my 10-day action plan for launching a digital product, which will tell you everything you need to do over the next 10 days to put together your digital product, launch, and sell it. No guesswork needed. I hope this video has been helpful in showing you how to create a landing page for free with Aweber. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye now.